If you've ever driven a car, you have been distracted while driving. It only takes a few seconds of taking your eyes off the road and the results can be deadly. The 2019 Subaru Forester SUV and new 2020 Legacy sedan both come with an available driver-focused facial recognition technology that is designed to help with distracted driving and driver fatigue. Subaru's new driver focus was recently named Best Safety Innovation for 2019 by the Automobile Journalists Association of Canada. What does it mean for customers? The new 2019 Forester SUV and 2020 Legacy driver focus is designed to help drivers who may be distracted. The vehicles have been equipped with a system that uses facial recognition technology to determine if a driver is fatigued or distracted. It's similar technology used on the new iPhone X and is the first of its kind in the compact SUV segment. More expensive cars like Lexus employ this type of technology, but Subaru offers it on the new generation Forester and Legacy for under $40,000. This technology is a segment first for Subaru. Driver Focus works with Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology, all with the purpose of reducing accidents. The system will also automatically adjust driver settings for seat position, door mirror angles, and air conditioning preferences at startup. Driver Focus can recognize up to 5 drivers. How Driver Focus works. Driver Focus provides support for the driver by providing a warning when it detects signs of distraction or drowsiness at the wheel. The safety system uses facial recognition software to identify signs of driver fatigue or driver distraction, and the 2019 Forester and 2020 Legacy come with a small infrared camera mounted on the top of the dashboard and in tandem with its twin forward-facing EyeSight cameras, can detect when a collision is imminent, sound a warning, and even activate safety features such as emergency brakes. How do families benefit? The new Subaru Driver Focus can distinguish between family members driving the vehicle with facial recognition using 5 parameters: relation between yes, nose, mouth and chin, and then it automatically adjusts the driver's seat and mirrors to suit that driver. Subaru says that the infrared camera can even decipher identities when you are wearing sunglasses. Mark Richardson, President, Automobile Journalists Association of Canada said, "The Innovation Awards now recognize safety, environmental awareness and technology. This is an opportunity to recognize the very best and most innovative examples of new automotive products available to Canadian drivers. Whenever a driver does anything to divert their attention from the road, it's called distracted driving. Doing things like eating, adjusting the climate control, changing the radio station on the infotainment screen, or putting on makeup can all lead to being distracted. Driving while you are fatigued is common on a long road trip or commuting home after a particularly busy day at work. The most dangerous activity done while driving is texting on your cell phone. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the process of sending or reading a text can take a driver's eyes off the road for a full 5 seconds. If you're traveling at 55 miles per hour, that's the equivalent of driving the length of a football field while wearing a blindfold. The results can be deadly. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reports that distracted drivers were involved in 3,450 traffic deaths in 2016. Subaru Corporation now offers this new safety feature on the 2019 Forester and 2020 Legacy for customers. The Automobile Journalists Association of Canada names it the best safety innovation for 2019.
Last year, Consumer Reports ranked Genesis as its #1 automaker. Subaru was number 7. This year, Subaru has taken its place, moving up 6 spots to take down the luxury brand. Consumer Reports has just released its annual rankings report and, for the first time ever, the small Japanese automaker has been crowned king. Consumer Reports said, Subaru's strong predicted reliability and owner satisfaction marks drove it to the head of the pack. This impressive performance was boosted by the Ascent, Crosstrek, and Forester SUVs sitting atop their categories. Subaru has impressed industry analysts and other rankings institutions for many years due to its vehicle's solid reliability, standard all-wheel drive, safety, and long-term value. Consumer Reports did point out Subaru's lone blemish in its existing lineup, the WRX, which scored much below average for predicted reliability. Perhaps one of the reasons why is because the WRX and WRX STI are still built on the previous generation and out-of-date Impreza sedan platform. A complete redesign for both variants is due in the near future. Following Subaru in this year's ranking was Genesis, followed by Porsche, Audi, Lexus, Mazda, BMW, Lincoln, Toyota, and Hyundai. Take note of the only American brand in the top 10. Well done, Lincoln. Porsche also scored well, moving up 2 spots from last year while its Audi rival dropped 2 spots. Lexus dropped by 1 while Mazda boosted itself by 7 spots. As for Lincoln's success, it increased its rankings position by an impressive 9 spots compared to last year thanks to improved reliability, especially for the Continental sedan. Mini, which came in at number 15, also did well as it was the most upwardly mobile brand this year. Both Chrysler and Tesla dropped the most, each by 11 spots. Consumer Reports states that it ranks the car brands by averaging the overall scores for all of the vehicles it tested and then ranks them accordingly. Each brand must have had 2 or more Consumer Reports tested models to be included in the rankings. As such, Maserati, Ram, and Smart were not included in this year's list.
Subaru has fully redesigned the legacy sedan, but you'd never know it. The model sits on a new platform and features new technologies, but the exterior design changes are pretty minimal. That's not surprising given Subaru's conservative attitude toward vehicle styling. The question is the subtle approach effective or not? Let's take a closer look at the design updates on the 2020 Subaru Legacy. Up front, the headlights look smaller, although very similar to the old design. There is no longer a frame around the grille, giving the new model a more streamlined appearance. The new grille also has sharper corners than the old one. The model pictured here has new black trim around the lower intake area. When looking at the side profile, you'll notice the biggest change is the new set of wheels. The 2 main character lines that run across the doors have also been redesigned. The top character line is softer, and the bottom one curves upward toward the rear wheel. Subaru revamped the design of the side mirrors for improved aerodynamics. Also, notice the shape of the window has altered near the rear. The roof line drops down more sharply when it reaches the trunk compared to the old model. In the rear, you'll find slimmer taillights with a new lighting signature. This change is complemented by a redesigned license plate area and bumper. Overall, the rear looks more upright. The most important updates happen inside the cabin. The previous model featured an optional 8-inch screen oriented horizontally. Now, Subaru has adopted an 11.6-inch screen oriented vertically like a tablet. If you want to change the cabin temperature, there are new haptic controls at the bottom of the screen, as well as physical buttons off to the side. The air vents are now positioned to the side of the screen instead of on top. You'll also find the shifter is new.
Subaru is gearing up to introduce its new e-Boxer hybrid powertrain at the 2019 Geneva Auto Show, and it'll do so in a mysterious crossover concept. The Visive Adrenaline concept, from what the teaser shows, should be cool. From the photo we can see a clear oval-shaped logo set into a trapezoidal grille so far, but we can also see a round-topped windshield and side window glass that appears to indicate this off-roader is a two-door. Could this be a look at the next-generation Crosstrek? Is it a new dedicated plug-in hybrid model? Perhaps it's some sort of new off-road WRX coupe? The company has been using the word Visive recently for its concepts, saying the word is a mashup of the slogan Vision for Innovation. The name was used on a three-row SUV concept displayed at the 2016 Los Angeles Auto Show on what eventually became the Subaru Ascent and on a slick-looking wagon concept from the 2018 Geneva show. So far, only one of them has resulted in a production vehicle, so time will tell. The real news is the hybrid powertrain showcased under its sculpted hood. Subaru currently offers a plug-in hybrid version of its Crosstrek SUV, which is pleasant and slightly quicker than the gasoline-only model. The new e-Boxer powertrain is expected to offer longer electric-only driving range from a larger battery pack and should work its way throughout the Subaru lineup. We'll know more in a few weeks when we see the concept for ourselves in Geneva.